Good morning, class. This is your instructor, Compartmentation Minecraft. Don't forget to subscribe and like my YouTube channel, and click the notification bell. And if you have any suggestion or ideas for this video to make it for more videos improvement, just leave a comment down below. Our lesson for today is Introduction to Industrial Security Concepts. So, what are the main factors involving the industrial security? So, before we go to our topic, we offer our small prayer to our Almighty Lord. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. So our topic for today, background history of security. What is security? Basic principles of security. What is the theory of victimology? Types of security measures against crimes. Course description. This course provides the study of the concept and principle of industrial security. It includes the following. Number 1, history of security management, law enforcement and public safety. Number 3, importance of security investigation. Number 4, security organization, administration, management, and operation. Number 5, development of detective skills, crime, scene preservation, and report writing. This course also provides the applicable laws in relation to industrial security, evidence, and criminal procedure. As we go on for this topic, industrial security concept, all the following course provided will be discussed in the videos, more videos to come. So this video is only the introduction, basic. So let's begin. Our lesson objectives. After the lesson, students will be able to understand the history of security in the Philippines, not only in the Philippines but also the beginning of security. What is security? Number 3, basic principle of security. And number 4, what is victimology? Who is the victim? Number 6 is the different types of security. Lesson proper. So, brief history of ancient security. As you can see, class, I captured a picture of an Egyptian kings or rulers as they defend their land against enemies. So they basically establish security to protect themselves from enemy borders. So as it can show, is before the time of Christ. So the rulers and kings use security already. As you can see about this another picture I captured, this place is covered with a wooden wall, maybe to defend themselves from wild animals, or either maybe outside like barbarians or foreign conquerors, or maybe their tribes also, to defend themselves, to defend also not only by their life, their property, but also their stocks, yung mga what you call this, mga pagkain nila, baboy, lahat. They build this protection. This is called what you call this is a first line of defense. So as we move forward to our discussion about industrial security, we will discuss how these barriers protect and secure them from enemies. So like this, captured another picture of a castle. So can you say that it is difficult for an enemy to conquer this or overcome this castle because it is a stronghold of rock formation. So mahirapan yung enemy dito na ma-penetrate, kaya it is this stronghold is a form of security. It is non-movable. It is a barrier to protect maybe kings or queens or any of the rulers of our past times. Another picture about defending their lives, like this castle. It is overflowing with ocean. It's surrounded by ocean as a deterrence against enemies. So before we can enter that castle, dadaan muna sila sa dagat. Diyan, tapos sila sa mga arrow sa mga the defenders of that castle. So this is a good defense advantage of a ruler or a king. So security in ancient Rome on 5th century BC, I discovered that the wealthy Romans and nobles hired employed Romans during military season. So unemployed, walang trabaho yung mga ibang Roman na malakas at matitigas yung katawan. Sila yung kinukuha na mga guard to protect their family and property. So not only the Roman wealthies or the nobles, but also the shop owners. During that time, crime rates were very high, so the shop owners hired janitor for security. So as you know, janitor comes from the word Roman god Janus. It states that it is the protector of entrances. So remember class, so ang janitor pala na word ay galing pala sa Roman word na Roman god, Roman god Janus. So some janitor are chained to keep them inside the shop. So the mindset of that shop owners to be able to protect their property 24/7, they chain their janitors. At that time, maybe the laws and privilege of a slave or is not that very high, like our time now, not democratic country. We have our laws, rights of a person. At the times of the Roman, the wealthy men and the Romans are the powerful, so they can do anything. As you can see, another picture I captured, a Roman guard is arresting, or either this person is a criminal or a thief, or who is violating who did violations against their laws. These guards are called Praetorian guards. Remember, take note of that, class. The Roman guards are called Praetorian guards. History of in the Philippines. So I remember that Alan Pinkerton established the first special watchman agency. So siya yung nag-establish during March 11, 1933. This special watchman agency is renamed Jimenez Security Agency, founded by the brothers Juan and Pedro Jimenez. So later on na rename siya, i-absorb siya sa mga Jimenez brothers. So this insignia, PADPAO, it stands for the Philippine Association of Detective and Protective Agency Operators. So it means it is a non-stock private organization, and it was formed in May 1958. So ang PADPAO Ang tagal na pala to ang PADPA class. So it is formed in May 1958. Another law was passed during that time, Republic Act 5487. It is called the Private Security Agency Law. So this act regulates the organization and operation of the private detective watchman or security guard agency. On that time class, our security officers or security guards are called watchmen. Take note of that class. Security Service, SOSIA, PNP SOSIA, Philippine National Police Firearm and Explosive Office. These are the logos of our present our present PNP who is in charge of the regulations of applying for permit in detective company. So as you can see, SIASO is the Security and Investigating Supervisory Office, established in August 1969. This SIASO was activated by Philippine Constabulary to supervise and control the organization and operation of private security and detective agencies nationwide. So nationwide, it was later absorbed by the PNP and later become PC SUSIA. Okay. SIASO is now reformed as PC SOSIA at that time. So another law passed that time, Republic Act 6975. The virtue of this law, the PNP absorbed the Philippine Constabulary Supervisory Office of Security Investigation Agency of PC SOSIA. So yung pag at that time na-dissolve yung PC, inabsorb agad siya na sa PNP. So and it is called SAGSD, Security Agency and Guard Supervision Division. So because of the PNP absorption as a division of Civil Security Group, so another name na naman siya, nag-reform na naman, PNP SOSIA. Tinawag naman siyang PNP SOSIA, Supervisory Office for Security Investigation Agency, formerly known as Security Agency and Guard Supervision Division, SAGSD of the PNP. So paiba-iba yung pangalan, class. So PC SOSIA, balikan natin yung PC SOSIA, Philippine Constabulary Supervisory Unit for Security and Investigation Agencies. It was a result of the approval of Republic Act 5487 class, which directs the Chief PC to issue rules and regulation concerning the implementation of Republic Act 5487. Later was changed as PNP SOSIA. As I already told you, when the PC was dissolved, it was absorbed and merged to the PNP. PNP SOSIA, the PNP Supervisory Office for Security and Investigation Agency, before it is responsible for the issuance of implementing orders regarding the rules and regulation affecting security agency operation. At present class, these are now called the PNP Security Agency Guards or Supervision Division, PNP SAG or SD for national, and PNP PSAGs or SAGs for local. PNP, its term is called PNP Firearm and Explosive Security Agency and Guard Services. It directs the Chief of PNP to issue rules and regulation concerning the implementing rules of Republic Act 5487. As we go forward to our discussion and videos to come, we will discuss about Republic Act 5487 class. So what is security? It is, for me, it is a state of being secured, state of being free from harm, state from being free from any psychological or threat by nature or by unnature. So that is security class. So by definition, it defines as the defense against crime or a state of being free. Security also means providing services on safety and prevention from danger. Man-made or natural is called security. So, di lang man-made or hindi rin pwede rin siyang natural na matatawag nating security. So, these natural disasters, the government has emergency plan. So, we call this conscious mindset about the coming events. So, kailangan maging secure tayo sa mga coming events na hindi natin ma-predict. Yun ang sabi ng man-made or natural na disaster. So, what are the basic principles of security? As the definition, principle of security, number 1 is command responsibility. So, dito sa command responsibility, it defines that it cannot be delegated. Hindi pwede mapasa. But the security task can be assigned. So, pwede siya i-assign sa mga tao or unit under the supervision of as officer. So, take note that command responsibility, there's a big importance about this, because just like who holds the greater power, there is a catch there. You call this any mistake committed by your subordinates, you as a officer will be charged also. Okay, class. As we can see, as I said earlier, command responsibility, there is a very big importance of the responsibility of a commander. So, any mistake who committed by his subordinates, he will also be liable for their actions, because under this principle, he is liable. So, number 2, compartmentation. So, in intelligence, this term is called need to know basis. As one example is intelligent officer in a room. They have been briefed. Only the intelligent officer and the group of operating units will know what are the information given in that room. So, the information must not go beyond that room, because when the information will be broken, or what you call this, malaman ng iba ang information na chismis nila, na nalaman nila kayo na chismis, yung kumalat yung information, so na misinformation or naabot sa target yung chismis, so wala, bulyaso yung operation, kasi malalaman man yung target, so the operation will not be successful. So that is a very important, that need to know basis is as a former police officer, you must know your duty of how the secrecy of information is given. So number 3, balance between security and efficiency. So security prevails over efficiency. I give you an example of this. When you say two people are buying a camera for their store, so the other one is the cost of the first the cost of the cameras are either low or high. So as you can see, when you say high price, so it involves efficiency. When you say low price, talagang low po ang efficiency. So as I said, as this statement say that security prevails over efficiency. So kahit low yung efficiency niya basta na secured ka, bibilin mo yun kasi secured ka eh. Kaysa bibili ka rin ng mahal, parehas lang na mayroong security sa iyo. That is the thought of this balance between security and efficiency. Number 4, general principle of security remain constant. So constant ibig sabihin tuloy-tuloy. Specific measures to suit operation. Security is the concern of all personnel. This is a very important thought. Regardless of our rank, position, and designation, when you say security, it is not only the concern of the government, your neighbor, your barangay officials, or anything person who has the power to protect you, but also yourselves. You must be concerned of your security. So basic principles of security. Again, I said command responsibility. So this is the other term which I write. I discovered is an omission mode of individual criminal liability. The superior is responsible for crimes committed by subordinates and for failing to prevent or punish, as opposed to crimes he ordered. So, yun yung other term niya. Compartmentation, information security. So, whether public or private, is the limiting of access to information. So, need to know basis din. To person or other entities on a need to know basis to perform certain tasks. So may certain tasks ang mga tao nito na given the information. It originated in handling of classified information in military and intelligence applications. So it is applied in military and is applied in the intelligence branch. Balance between security and efficiency. As I said earlier, yung security mabel siya kaysa sa efficiency. General principle of security remain constant, tuloy-tuloy. Security is concerned of all personnel. So you yourself must concern about your security also. So what is victimology, class? Unsa man ang victimology? So these are another picture I print. So in this picture, there's a victim, there is the perpetrator, and in between nila is the victimology, the study of victims. So both of them are involved in this study. So victimology is the subfield of criminology, so that deals purely on determining the factors that causes of victimization and the contributory role of the victim to his own victimization. So the term victimology first used in 1947 by Benjamin Mendelsohn to describe the study of crime victims. Victimology is often considered subfield of criminology, and the two fields do shares much in common. Study of victims is the study of etiology or cause of the victimization. It is its consequence how the criminal justice accommodates and assists victims and their elements of society such as media deal with crime victims. So as you can see, class, the social media today affects the victims very much because not proven guilty, pag na-media ka na, grabe impact. Hindi pa alam yung totoong mga information, ganyan kasi yan, pero it's part of our freedom of expression that we say anything. So the problem is that the freedom also of the victim is exposed. So may catch din. Who is the victim? Either you or me, anyone can be a victim. Types of victim may be young, female, old, mentally defected, immigrant, minorities, innocent. So hindi lang yung may capacity na sane ka. pwede rin mga insane may be a victim of this study, maybe a victim by any either, because there are two types of victim. Maybe you're a victim of unconscious, na mayroon na palang nangyari sa na krimen na wala kang alam, wala kang malay. Either conscious, so alam mo nangyari ang krimen, that is called conscious victim. So types of security measures against crime. So active measures, this involves the security installation of physical barriers, security lighting, use of bolts, locks, and others. So as you can see, as I shown you in my first picture na sa yung wooden wall, it is a barrier, first line of defense. It is called active measure. When you say passive measures, those that will deter man from committing such act of fear of being caught, charged in court, or get dismissed, such as security education program, investigation seminars, personal security check. So like these passive measures, pwede yung mga danger zone, yung may warnings ba. So I do not trespass or you will be shot, ganyan. Yun yung mga passive measures na you put fear from the criminals so that they will not enter or try to commit such crime against you. So that is the number one key. By putting such fear, the criminals are afraid to go to court because they will be investigated. So these are the programs. Merong mga seminars, personal security check, maraming strategy ang passive measures. So mini-measure niya passively, so that if he could create fear, so there will be a lesson. We cannot say that there will be no crime, but there will be lessen crime rate. So class, once again, please subscribe and like this channel, and for more videos. This will be our first part 1 of our topic. Thank you and God bless.